Hello lovely people and welcome to a very daring video for me. Now I know, this is nothing special for the large majority of people in the world, so what on earth, Jessica? Bring it back, pull it together. What is happening? Most people wear jeans. Yeah, I know, but that's not me, okay? That's just not me. I don't own a pair of jeans. I don't really do that. What's the issue? Comfort. Comfort? Jessica, what? You wear corsets. Well, I contest. Corsets, I actually think are quite comfortable. I find very structured 1950s dresses quite comfortable. There's a video up here that explains that. But other people, all of you, have been telling me how incredibly comfortable jeans are, apparently. I did it. A whole week of wearing jeans. And I asked on Instagram, by the way, yes, there should have been some applause there actually. I did a whole week of wearing jeans. Thank you, thank you. Also, I still have a lung infection, so doubly I put myself in an uncomfortable situation whilst having a lung infection. You're welcome. Even had to go get a CT scan. Why do I dislike the idea of jeans? I don't really understand how something can be comfortable if it like bunches in the crotch and behind your knees. That seems very awful. Very, very awful. No, no, no. Have you heard of big swing skirts? Delightful. You can just let your legs go freely wherever they would like to. Got a bit chilly? No worries. Opaque tights. Got you covered. So I asked on Instagram for your hot tips. Where should I go? Which jeans should I get? And I ended up with 5 different pairs. So these are the 5 pairs of jeans that we currently have. They're a bit different. We've gone for some different styles. 2 that are distinctly vintage, so I feel a little bit more comfortable. These ones are from Collective. How is my arse getting in them? Unclear at this current stage. We'll find out later in the week. We'll put that as a down the road problem. Who thought skinny jeans were a good idea in this ordering process? And then we have this other pair of 1950s jeans, which, yes, my ass will fit. Thanks. Right. This is Vivian of Holloway, and they're a bit stiff. Not super imagining a comfy day. But maybe I'll be wrong. Or maybe they're the type of thing where you have to wear them 20 times in order to have a good time. Now, for today's jeans, I'm a bit split. Tilly's currently enjoying these Levi's. Well, I mean, what is this? Why has this come back? Got 2 pairs of comfy jeans. These ones are from Land's End. Yes, these jeans are all the same size. If you're wondering, they're the same size as those Collective ones from earlier. Are definitely going to fit. And they're definitely going to be comfy because they are stretchy. We're going to be starting the week off with this pair. They're from Kin, the brand. They're very wide-legged, so I guess we're wearing something smaller on top to balance out. Much like with a large skirt, we balance out on top. Elasticated waistband at the back. Can I just say, I got everything in a long. I'm only 5'9". Like, it's not excessive. Well, let's go try them on. Ta-da! Here I am in some jeans. There we go. This is day number 1's look. Ta-da! They do feel quite comfy, I have to say. Or, well, I don't know. We're about to film an episode of Weekenders, which is the behind-the-scenes monthly videos that we do for the members of the Kellgren-Fozard Club, which, FYI, you can join by hitting the join button right next to the subscribe button down below. So I'm going to sit down for a while while filming, so we'll report back afterwards on whether it's actually comfortable. One thing that is, I should probably be wearing a longer top that is tucked in because you can see my belly button. and that does, it feels a bit immodest. I'm very used to dresses. But otherwise, all good, I think. Yes. Getting good reports so far.
Reading the newspaper in your jeans.
I am. I'm reading the newspaper in my jeans. How am I feeling working in my jeans? I've just realised you can see my office. I should say the office is in the middle of a renovation. So have a brief look. The behind you looks good.
Yeah,
Lots of plants.
Let's turn this around.
That's nice.
Lovely. Look at
Plants
that.
look good.
Apart from this one, that's just been absolutely shattered.
It's had a haircut. It's not bad. It's a bit like wearing pyjamas.
Oh, that's a good sign.
That's my only other experience of trousers. I have to say, I think it might be the material though. It's not really giving me jeans. I think this might just be fabric made to, get your hand in there, Josie. I think it's just fabric made to look like jeans, but basically in pyjamas.
You're comfortable. That's the main thing. You didn't think you were going to be comfortable.
I am comfortable. It definitely doesn't. You look adorable.
These jeans are actually really good. Just want to say that. I mean, I live in jeans anyway, but I've not heard a pair like this. These from Lucy and the Ag. I love them.
Yeah, they look so good.
They make an outfit actually look like an outfit as opposed to just like I've bunged on some jeans. It looks like a bit more.
Let you try.
Like a style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who'd wear them outside the house, so I guess that brings the points down. However, they do feel like wearing pyjamas. I could sleep in these.
Maybe you should. That's
a bit far. I prefer a nightie.
Let's make it happen.
Here we have the jeans. Here's how they did today. They held up well. They did go near a toddler, so don't know if you can tell, but they appear to have paint on them. Yeah, that's what happens. I mean, I wasn't even near him when he was painting, but somehow they have paint on them. And also some food, because he threw some food. I don't know, I have to say one thing I've noticed about jeans. You know, my grand knowledge of one day. They seem to show the dirt more, a lot more. For instance, here's a dress. This dress is actually covered in stuff. It's about to go in the wash, don't worry. Did you spot anything though? No, you didn't. Patterned clothing, very comfy. Will admit to the comfort level of these jeans. Have undone the button. That has happened, however. They feel like pyjama pants, but they look like jeans, so can't complain. Haven't left the house though. Tomorrow, Rupert and I are going to a farm, so I guess that's where one wears jeans. We'll see. I'd like my lungs to be fixed. Yeah, that's a no to the park and the farm today. It's Tuesday. I am in bed. My week of vlogging in jeans is starting off slow, so over my lungs. Over them. Absolutely over them. I have a CT scan tomorrow. That's exciting. I went for an X-ray of my lungs yesterday. What am I saying yesterday? Last week. And then they rang me back today and said that apparently from, I don't know, whatever they saw on that, I now have to go in for a CT scan tomorrow. They don't tell you anything though. They don't tell you like why. But I woke up this morning and I just have no energy. Who knew you needed oxygen for energy? I am going to wear jeans today though. I'm going to wear the comfiest, yes, the pair that everyone recommended from Land's End. It's really raining today. So no farm trip. I mean, I'm not getting out of bed. Oh, sad times. Oh, hello. Welcome to Tuesday part 2. Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Yeah. This is what happens when you try to do I wore a week of something. I did a week of something. A week in the life of blah, blah, blah. But you have a chronic illness. Today we're going to do look number 2. There we go. It's all right. We'll catch up a day. Today we've just got some work to get on with and also a CT scan. Good stuff. So I will be leaving the house for the very first time wearing jeans. I know, it's very exciting. Let's go try the jeans on. For today's look, we're going with these Vivian of Holloway jeans. They have a little detailing on the bottom here. So I've gone with a red top that we're matching them with. And very sweet little, look at that. Oh. A very sweet little brooch, which is from the seamstress of Bloomsbury. This top, by the way, is from Miss Candy Floss. Teaming with a little headscarf, so we've got the matching, the red and the blue to go with the cuff. Delightful, I'd say. Oh, and some books. I'm not actually wearing those, it's alright. Those are Rupert's current favourite books. Side note, Eyes That Kiss in the Corners, very good. Ta-da! This is the final look. What do you think? What are you thinking? Do you like it? It's very, they're very stiff. It's a lot. It feels okay standing. They feel quite, nothing too tight or anything. Wait, that's not large, that means they fit.
Let's see your bottom.
Here's my bottom.
Looks like you can go do some swing dancing or something. Oh no, driving. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You still look very vintage.
I feel good. I feel fine. I'm trying to...
I mean, there's a yoga mat right there waiting for you. I mean, that was for me, but...
Just to be clear, I am very flexible. That was not me struggling to get down to the floor, solid as cardboard.
Maybe after a couple of washes.
Yeah, this is true. Off to my CT scan. What kind of shoes does one wear?
Wear your little, like, Vans.
Oh yeah, they're adorable. But they don't go with this colour.
Or you could wear little Kitten Hill things. Anyway, we'll find out in a minute.
How do people do shoes? I'm in the car, outside of the house, bum, 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 wearing the jeans. I must say, I do feel a little constricted across, close up, hello, across this area here. It's a bit tight on the hips. What do you think of my jeans?
I think they're cool. I think they look good.
Thanks.
I'm not shocked by you in jeans. I think these ones look... I mean, if you wore like some skinny Levi's, like the ones I kind of wear, that would maybe look a bit weirder. But because these are like vintage styles, then it's fine.
Okay. Maybe you'll be more shocked by my outfit tomorrow. Alright. Let's go get a CT scan. This is a lot up in my crotch.
Well, they'll probably tell you to take them off, won't they? Because it's got like...
adding that in.
Do you have to take your clothes off for CT scans?
Oh God, Claudia.
I haven't had a...
She's literally never... This is ridiculous. The amount of time I spent in hospital, she's never been to hospital other than to have our son. That's it. Never had an X-ray. Never been to A&E. Except for with me, obviously. Not lived. She's not lived a life. Obviously, I haven't had enough excitement. So we're back from the CT scan. Wasn't particularly exciting. I think I'm just so worried about MRI scans because they take forever and you're in an incredibly loud, large tube that just like sucks you all the way in and then makes thwumpy, thwumpy, thwumpy noises. And you're like, I'm in a coffin made of white plastic that's yelling at me. This is a lot. And you can't get out of it or move. And if you do move, someone yells at you. It's a lot. But a CT scan was pretty easy. All I had to do was put my arms above my head, breathe in and out twice, and I was done. It was like 2 minutes. It was mainly the waiting that took a while. A lot of waiting in that waiting room. But now, let's talk about something more exciting. Let's talk about hair, my hair, and your hair. So I'm going to go get my hair re-dyed on Friday. Yay! You can come to the salon with me. Anyone who is currently shocked that this isn't my natural hair colour, really? With these roots? Really? If you have coloured hair as well, then you know that taking care of it is no easy task, and certainly not if you're doing it at home. I get lots of questions about the products I use on my hair to keep it healthy and glossy, and I have tried many things, but I now have a few key Kerastase products that I swear by, and with their help I've put them all into a handy Jessica edit that is now live on their website. There are 5 products that for me are the absolute bee's knees, and I can't live without them in my routine. We start with shampoo. Sounds boring. I know, I hear you say it. Shampoo. No. Excuse me. Firstly, dyeing your hair costs money and it's not great to do it repeatedly. So shampoo that helps to preserve your colour is wonderful. Secondly, hair becomes fragile after repeatedly being dyed, so you need something that will gently cleanse it. Emphasis on the gentle. It also froths really nicely. I really have a thing for like frothy shampoo. Can't live with shampoo that doesn't froth. Now, this colour protectant mask was my first favourite Kerastase product and the thing that really drew me into the brand. Funnily enough, the thing that actually caught my attention was that not only did it make my naturally poker straight hair feel glossy and soft, but still styleable because, oh my god, I hate when my hair is made so fluffy soft that I can't even put a hair grip in or it just sort of falls out. But it also worked for Claudia, who has hair which is much curlier and more porous. Third, we have the magic ingredient, the special potion that will revolutionize your hair. Trust me, it only takes a tiny amount of time to do this one extra step, but the difference in your hair is revolutionary. This gloss creates a smooth and sleek surface for intense softness and shine that boosts your color and honestly makes you look like you are in an advert, swishing your shiny hair around. Oh, bye Tilly. You need it. Don't worry about Tilly. And next up, the leave-in oil you've heard me rave about before. I use it on wet hair only, whilst Claudia squirts it into her hair daily. My hair could not take that much oil. It's really a product for every different hair type. And finally, the Kerastase Couture Styling Lac, a fixing hairspray that really has a very diffuse mist. Kind of one of those hairsprays that you can't immediately tell is working because it doesn't make your hair crispy solid, but it does actually hold really well with a great anti-frizz effect, because honestly, my hair being so straight naturally means that curls just kind of fall out the moment there is the slightest humidity, so this is a very hard-working hairspray for me. If you love the sound of any of those products, don't panic. You don't need to tap back and rewind the video or even remember them in your little brain. You can find them all in one handy place by clicking the link in the description to head to the Jessica edit. Pretty exciting really, that my favourite things are all available to shop on my own page. Like, that's pretty fun. More Black Friday deals will also be coming through this Cyber Week, which is this week. So don't worry, there are plenty of Kerastase goodies to grab, even if your hair type doesn't match mine. You can find your own personal favourites. They've got something for everyone, genuinely. Every single hair type is covered. Have to say though, I can't wait to get my hair done on Friday because I'm definitely going to lean into autumnal joy, perhaps go a bit redder. Now, on with my day, I'm actually going to film a short in jeans, guys, in jeans. I don't know, I mean, you might not be able to see the jeans. And when these shorts pop up, or these reels on Instagram, not following me on Instagram by the way, you can do, that's in the description. Or you can go to @JessicaOutOfTheCloset, that's me. You can leave in the comments, hey Jessica, I know you're wearing jeans right now. Look, legs, I have them. Who knew? Okay, so with these jeans, there weren't many sizing options. Taking the cardigan off for this and everything. Basically, I based my sizing choices on waist measurement. My waist is 27 inches, so I went with the jeans that were 28 inches. So there is a little extra. That means when I sit down, it's still comfy. However, the only hip option given with this waist was 40 inches, which is a little extra. I could smuggle things in this. Like when you go somewhere and the food's free and you're like, wow, well I'm here.
I mean, if they're serving
for my next meal.
If they've got gluten-free bread rolls.
Oh my god, if you go anywhere, whenever I go to a YouTube event, they're really sweet and they always provide me with loads and loads of gluten-free food, and they always provide me with extra in case I want to eat a lot in that specific moment. They provide me like three people's worth of food, and I'm like, well, I don't want this food to go to waste, but I also don't really want to eat 3 people's worth at this specific meal. So I'm just gonna have to find a way to smuggle it. Clearly this is the answer. And I walk out like, bread rolls? What bread rolls? I know. Here we have jeans number 3, which are apparently, according to the size guide, gonna fit me the same way yesterday's did. These are skinny leg jeans from Collective. Yesterday's with Vivian of Holloway jeans. Should we just lie these together? Certainly, these will be upon my body. Okay, slight drama. I know I can't actually get the jeans off. Nobody warned me about the skinny jeans. These are very, very sad times. The jeans and I stuck together.
I'm here to help.
It's the rescue team! Woo! Help! Stuck in these frigging jeans!
Is this the first time of you wearing skinny jeans ever?
Yes, why would I ever have worn skinny jeans in my life, Josie?
You've created some sort of tangle
The jeans did it.
I've never seen before.
It was the jeans.
It's like you've clawed them with your feet.
Jeans did it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Saved the day.
That's what I'm here for.
So to make up for that drama, I'm now wearing the pair of trousers that I was told were the most comfy jeans. And they certainly are. My gosh. I feel like my wife will enjoy these. Now these are from Land's End. They are again though, not denim material, but they are very stretchy. I wouldn't call them flattering. Would you, Josie?
Flattering. I don't know. I don't really think of clothes as flattering or unflattering. They look comfy.
You don't think of clothes as flattering or unflattering?
No, there's stylish and not stylish. Like, there's like fashionable and not fashionable.
Wow, absolutely mind blown at this moment. So today we are going to a Pandora event in London, very fancy. I was supposed to go wearing jeans, that pair of jeans that you just saw me attempt to put upon my body. Am I gonna go in these jeans? I only have 2 pairs of jeans left. It's this pair and then a pair of Levi's.
Which the Levi's would be fine for an event if they weren't a light wash.
Oh, the Levi, okay, apparently the Levi's would be fine for an event if they weren't a light wash.
Yeah, because this colour of jean is a casual jean colour.
I'm learning about the rules of jeans. Very stretchy. I might keep these. I love that they have a very fake little ironing, just so you think they're fancy. I think I'll keep these ones because they're just very, again, pajama-like.
So you would wear them just for comfort reasons?
Yes.
So are you saying that this pair of jeans are comfier than all of your dresses and skirts?
I'm saying this pair of jeans is they're comfortable.
But if it's not your style, then why would you choose to wear that over something else of yours that's comfortable?
They are just one thing.
Do you secretly like the jeans?
I don't secretly like them. They're just one thing. And I'm not going to say that my normal clothing isn't practical, because I think it's very practical. But sometimes it can be a bit big.
As in, with jeans, you take up less floor space. So it'd be a practical measure.
I mean, God, if I had to be practical. Like, practical's a dirty word, almost.
Jessica likes jeans.
I didn't say I liked them, Josie. God! Hello. Wow. And kiss. As you may have noticed, I am not in jeans.
How dare you?
I couldn't do it.
This is supposed to be jeans week.
I couldn't, okay. Talked for too long.
Oh dear.
Wearing at least my style, but jeans was maybe something I could do. But then I couldn't get them on over my bum. No, I did get them on over my bum. I couldn't get them like done up. So
I think that's a fair excuse for these tights and this dress.
it's velvet.
What's that got to do with jeans?
It's lovely.
This is nice.
So it's allowed. It's lovely. Tomorrow I'm going to wear the Levi's jeans to go and get my hair done. I will be wearing, yes, out in public, wearing the jeans. Go me. But there were lots of photos taken of me this evening.
Yes.
So it's okay.
She couldn't commit to the bit. We'll check back in at the Pandora event. Yeah.
I think we should do a whole week of Josie wears my dresses.
Absolutely not. No way. No.
Shake it down.
Yeah, not happening.
On the way to go and get my hair done, I am in fact wearing jeans. It's happening. Levi's jeans. Hello. They are incredibly comfortable. I will give them that. Yes. However, one thing to take into account they're really chilly in this little bit here. Why is this like this? Why? Excuse me, what is this? Is this so I can wear a boot underneath? What's the plan here? What is this for? Why? But why would you have a jean that you only wear a boot with? I mean, wouldn't you want other options for footwear? This feels very limiting. Bizarre. At the top, yes, very, very comfortable. They seem to have got a bit, I don't know, have they got bigger as the day have gone on? Have I got smaller? I don't think people get smaller as the day goes on, do they? Isn't it the opposite? Wait, is it? Unclear why that's a conundrum. It is. But yes, they definitely feel slightly larger. I guess that's also just because I have only just put them on for the very first time today, so they are completely fresh, new, out of the box. So there's probably an aspect of them just stretching. Yeah, they're very, very comfortable though. Very comfortable. But did I feel weird going out into public? Yes. Did it feel very weird that other people didn't know that I felt weird? Yes, that for some reason was the stranger aspect of it. I felt very, very uncomfortable, and I wanted to have a big flashing sign across my forehead that said, I am dressed in an uncomfortable manner, rather than, I look normal to you. I think there's also an aspect of, I don't know the jeans etiquette. Like, I don't know the correct way to wear the jeans. So I know what I'm doing with my own clothes. Sorry, this is really distracting because as I'm filming this, it's actually the night before bonfire night and there are fireworks everywhere out of the window. So with my own clothes, I know what I'm doing. I know if I'm doing it wrong. So my top doesn't match my trousers. I know if my top doesn't go with my skirt or my cardigan and my dress are off. I know that. But with jeans, I'm like, am I doing jeans right? Is this the correct way to do this? Like, should this jean be worn by... What does this say about me, this jean? What does this colour jean say about me? What are the secret rules of jeans? What are the weird flappy bits on the end of my jeans? Why are my ankles so cold? So confused. Today is bonfire night and we are heading to Claudia's father's place to go and watch some fireworks from his window, which is very exciting. I'm wearing, still wearing the Land's End jeans that are very, very stretchy, very comfortable, but freezing cold. I'm so cold. They're very stretchy, but very thin. And a bit like bigger, larger than me. I don't know whether they're meant to be tight. I think they're meant to be tight.
No, I think they're meant to be like how they are, just like.
So there we go. I did wear jeans for a week with a slight blip where I couldn't get out of bed for a day. But I think I was excused. I even wore jeans whilst having a CT scan. I mean, I should get props for that one. I'm just saying. Was wearing jeans for a week as bad as I thought it would be? No. In many ways it was fun. I got stuck in some skinny jeans like a worm and had to wriggle around on the floor for a bit and get saved. So that was a fun experience. The minus points though were really just that I don't think jeans are very me. And it's very difficult when you don't feel like yourself to be out in public because you feel wrong and no one else knows you feel wrong because you look kind of normal. No one knows that everything is wrong and I wanted people to be aware that I was deeply uncomfortable. Please be aware of how awkward I feel in this moment. and you don't. But also I can't just sit here and be like, I'm really uncomfortable right now because I'm just talking to like a doctor. That's very weird. I did not like that I had legs that people could see. Sorry, did that crack you up?
Sorry, every day you sound more and more like Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
Oh. Second point, jeans are really cold. No one told me that.
I mean, I don't know what it's like to wear a petticoat and a big dress.
Warm.
Okay, what was
uniform.
like a good part of wearing the jeans?
I really like the look of the Vivienne of Holloway jeans. They were fun. I thought it was fun that we worked out you could smuggle some bread rolls in them. That was good. I liked the concept of the collective jeans, although there was no way that was not happening.
You know, it's like a rite of passage getting stuck in jeans.
Mm.
So now when people like talk about skinny jeans and getting them stuck, you can be like, oh my god,
I've been there. First pair of jeans, the Kin ones and the Land's End pair of jeans, I will be wearing around the house. I know, they were basically pure on bottoms. I may wear the Vivienne of Holloway ones, maybe. Although they do have a cuff pattern, which means that I can only wear them with a select number of tops, which is a thing. They were cute. I looked cute.
You looked amazing.
I was like, this is nice. Okay, yes. I will admit, okay, I went to a gymnastics class with Rupert wearing jeans, and it was easier to be in jeans than it has been in my dresses. Yes, because there's a lot of time spent on the floor and then getting back up and then being on the floor whilst he is like generally on top of me. Messy play is another good reason for jeans, because I have had some issues with messy play where I've kind of sunk down, and the petticoat jeans have got some pros. But we're definitely going with the Vivienne of Holloway ones because they are by far the best looking ones. Those Levi ones though, what's happening with the bottoms of those? I don't understand. Someone please explain to me in the comments. If you would like to know any more about the amazing Kerastase products that keep my hair glossy and healthy, and I honestly cannot do hair care without, then you should learn about the Jessica edit. The link will be in the description down below. Especially good since, you know, Black Friday and Christmas is coming up. So if you want to give something to someone else or yourself, Christmas is also a time for you. And you can also treat yourself by subscribing to this channel. You'll also find the join button right next to it, where you can become a member of the Kellgren-Fozard Club. You'll get access to a monthly behind the scenes video and my little face after your name. If you enjoyed this video in which I tried jeans for a week, let me know what you think I should try next for a week. Oh goodness, please don't have it involve showing my thighs again. Bye bye.